Hello everybody, David Schuster here. Elon Musk's popularity is now crashing. In the midst of his aggressive and arguably illegal efforts to shut down several U.S. government agencies, here's the headline from the Hill newspaper. GOP support for Musk influence with Trump falls dramatically. Poll, quote, in the Economist YouGov poll taken in the days after the November 2024 election, 47% of surveyed Republicans said they wanted Musk to have a lot of influence in the Trump administration, while 29% wanted a little and 12% wanted him to have none at all. Today, however, the share of Republicans who say they want Musk to have a lot of influence has fallen substantially to 26%. Meanwhile, 43% of Republican respondents say they want Musk to have a little influence, and 17% say they want him to have none at all. Journalists from Fox News are grilling House Speaker Johnson about the Republican Congress letting Musk run wild.
Is there not an inconsistency about calling for the elimination of the Department of Education? And yet we've heard from some of your colleagues here this morning, we don't want women be playing sports with men. And aren't you ceding back that power then as it pertains to education if you eliminate the Department of Education?
No, look, I got to challenge the premise of the question, Chad. You know me. I'm a fierce advocate and defender of Article 1. I mean, look, we are the legislative branch. There's a reason the Founding Fathers put the Congress, the legislative branch, as the first article in the Constitution, and we're going to vigorously defend that. But what's happening right now, I think there's a gross overreaction in the media to what is happening. The executive branch of government in our system has the right to evaluate how executive branch agencies are operating and to ensure that not only the intent of Congress in funding mechanisms, but also the stewardship of precious American taxpayer dollars is being handled well.
Musk's team has closed down USAID and stopped distribution of its funds allocated by Congress, penetrated sensitive Treasury Department payment systems despite having no security clearance, published the names of CIA officers, and is helping to try and close down the Department of Education. Congress is supposed to approve or disapprove such actions through votes, but has not done anything. And never mind the issues of illegality and subverting the Constitution, several conservatives are pointing out that Musk has now threatened U.S. national security as well as public safety and health.
There are places where the government touches people. USAID really isn't one of them. But like Social Security, Medicare, VA reimbursements. I mean, there are places where, like that game Operation, to stick with the medical metaphor, like there could be one spot where Musk touches and the nose lights up and people are like, what the hell is this guy doing? And that can have the tendency to cause people to retroactively view this whole period differently, right? It's like you judge it by, here's the screw up, oh my gosh, you look back and you say, this whole thing was a mess, right? And it could be something to do with national security where somebody gets kidnapped, right? We reveal the sources and methods or something. Or it could be something with entitlements, or it could be something with public safety. And presumably they know this, but if their attitude is cut first and fix later, just knowing it and actually doing something about it are two different things.
Yeah. Even if things go wrong, innocent people die or get killed, and the Doge efforts become a political liability for Donald Trump, the president has positioned himself with some separation from it all. Because even though Elon Musk is carrying out Donald Trump's wishes, and it's the Trump administration that is getting sued now in dozens of lawsuits, the president can still point to Elon Musk. Trump can blame Musk if things go haywire, and if the public approves of Musk's aggressive actions, Trump can take the credit. As a result, political strategists in both parties believe that Donald Trump is giddy with the Musk work and doesn't care about Musk's dropping poll numbers. Relatedly, strategists say that Democrats unwittingly are actually helping Donald Trump by putting so much focus on Musk alone.
The biggest mistake Democrats are making is making it all about Elon Musk. Say Donald Trump is doing this. Donald Trump is purging the FBI. Donald Trump is cutting aid. Donald Trump is preventing packages, I know it reversed, from China to come in. But Elon Musk, by you doing that, he is unelected. He is operating. He takes all of the fire away from Donald Trump's feet. Stop it.
Now, while Donald Trump may be somewhat immune from the political damage being caused by Elon Musk, congressional Republicans are a different story. There is every indication that Musk's government purge has become a top issue when lawmakers are back in their districts or states meeting with constituents. And at the moment, the confusion is shared by the Republican lawmakers.
They can't answer questions from their constituents about what's happening tomorrow. And you have someone like an Elon Musk who is perhaps appointed, whatever that term means to Donald Trump, to be able to go in and do this. In another country, this would be called a coup. He is unaccountable, and he's going through with a team of people who are also not accountable into emails, into payment systems, without care and concern, seemingly, for the impact, the short and long-term impact of this.
The grumbling from House Republicans has been getting louder, but as you heard, for the moment, House Speaker Johnson seems content to let Elon Musk run wild with no congressional oversight or accountability. Some Republicans insist that Elon Musk is engaged in what is essentially a massive government audit and will eventually issue a report. But the fact is, government workers have already been terminated, agencies are being shut down, and the laws passed by Congress are being violated. As a result, Elon Musk's public approval is dropping fast, and the blowback to Republicans is intensifying. It may be the case that some government agencies need to be reconfigured or changed in dramatic fashion, but it's up to Congress through legislation to make those changes. Letting Elon Musk run roughshod while bypassing the House and Senate is not polling well for him or for the slim GOP majority in Congress. By the way, one of the most outspoken Democratic lawmakers lately in condemning the Trump White House has been Jasmine Crockett of Texas.
We right now have a white supremacist that is sitting in the White House. He is backed up by other white supremacists. And if you really want to know who the criminals are in this country, you can Google it. You don't have to trust me. But the people that commit 80% of the most violent crimes in this country are white supremacists. Yet for whatever reason, they sit and they serve at the pleasure of the president. They are the ones that were there on January 6th, tearing our democracy down physically. And now we have them tearing us down right here from within.
Check out that video at the link below. I'm David Schuster. Thanks for joining us.